All right, so I wanted to do a review on the Nikon Monarch 2000. It's kind of a mid-range rangefinder, about 400 Canadian, I believe, is what you're looking at. Now, whenever you're looking at rangefinders, the number that it says on there, whatever it's 2,000, 1,000, 1,500, whatever the number it is, it says that's not actually going to be the number that you can actually range stuff to. Usually close to it with good ones, but it all depends on what you're ranging as well. If you're going to range a house or like a truck or something like that, that's different than if you're going to try to range a tree line or a deer or something along those lines, for example. Now, the first thing people are probably wondering, well, is how far can it range stuff to? Now, I've had it for about 6 months, so I haven't used it a ton, but I've used it enough to have a pretty good idea how far it can range stuff to. Now, as far as like buildings, cars, stuff like that, the furthest I've ranged stuff to is about 1,400 yards. So not actually bad, not too bad. Tree lines about 1,100, 1,200 maybe tops, but the one I know of is 1,100. And then like I've never actually only once ranged a deer with it, but it was not that far. As far as smaller size targets, about 800. I do think you could get a little bit farther if there was good conditions. Like I said, I do have limited experience with it, but that's roughly what I've gotten from it. I was hoping to get a little bit more out of it, but again, that's still not bad. So those are the rough numbers I have out of it. As far as functionality goes, it is decent. It's decent. Everything's pretty straightforward as far as ranging goes. Things are easy to change. It is waterproof. That's also good. It does come with this case here that I usually keep it in. It comes with this to hold it as well. As far as what I would say, it's good. It's not going to blow you away as far as quality or functionality goes, but it is still a solid rangefinder. I don't have a ton of experience with rangefinders. I did do a little bit with with some other ones that are somewhat comparable to it. As the SIG Kilo 1000, I believe, and that one did tree lines out to about 850. So as a percentage of what they tell you it is, that one is a little bit better. But again, and I think they're comparable in pricing. I think this one's a little bit more though. But again, as far as quality goes, it is a good build. It is fairly sturdy, lightweight. Haven't had any issues with functionality as far as that goes. As far as ranging smaller targets go, I mean, I like to shoot long range, so I like to try and range my, it's a 16 by 16 steel plate, and I have troubles ranging it past like maybe 750 yards. Now, it may be the fact that is, 16 by 16 from 750 yards. That's a pretty small thing to focus in on with only 6 power. So that may be the problem with that, but still, all in all, it is pretty good. Like I say, it's not going to blow you away, but it is pretty good. Dollar for dollar, you can range buildings out to, 1,400, maybe a little further on a good day. Tree lines, like I say, about 1,100. And then the smaller stuff, about 800 to 1,000 probably is what I've found. So that's still decent. But as far as the really long range shooters go, they're probably going to want something a little bit more. But for anybody if you're never going to shoot past 1,000, this is going to be plenty. This is going to be plenty if you're never going to go past 1,000. Even like I say, you can get buildings and vehicles and stuff like that to probably 1,500. So all in all, it's pretty good. I'd give it maybe a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10, I would give it dollar for dollar. So again, it's solid, not going to blow you away, but it's still decent. So anyway, that is the Nikon Monarch 2000. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. If you haven't already, check out my other videos and stay tuned for more.